Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So we are pushing on with my aggressor build, and I've made a little bit of progress throughout the last week, and as you can see here I've got my full 6-man squad of aggressors now. Last time I shown off these 3 chaps here, so it was my sergeant over here and 2 other aggressors, all with the bolters. Not with the flame gauntlets. I prefer the bolters. They look amazing. I prefer the look of the bolters over the flamers, and these are the next 3 I painted now. I think the main thing about these 3 is that they've all got silver on the pauldrons. There's really no bronze on the pauldrons. There's a bronze on the face plates and stuff like that, but mostly it's the, you know, the bronze is not showing actually on the shoulder pads, just to make these 3 chaps stand out from these 3 chaps who have all got bronze actually on their shoulder pads. But yeah, working on these this week. So I've got the 6-man squad now. For the point game I'm doing at the end of September the 30th at Warhammer World, I'm only going to be bringing 5 of these chaps because I can't fit 6 of them in a repulsor tank. So I'm only bringing 5. I know I wish I could bring 6, but it's just I can't fit these fat guys into a repulsor, so I have to take 5 of them in a squad instead of 6. So that's these chaps out the way. Like I said, I've actually really enjoyed painting the aggressors. I know a lot of people have said a lot of bad things about them, but I think they're gorgeous. I actually really do love the Mark III helmets with these guys. I think it adds a lot more character when you actually have the actual Mark III helmet on them. I think it really makes them stand out a little bit more, and for me, Mark III is my favourite piece of armour, so if I can use that anywhere, then it's a huge bonus for me. I absolutely love Mark III armour. It's probably one of my, well, it is my favourite mark of armour in the lore. Right, so the big thing I've been working on this week is this chap. This is my Primaris Dreadnought, and as you can see here, again, he's got some bronze on him. I'll just close these up. Boop, 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 boop. So it comes down, he closes belly mouth, I call it. And yeah, this is what I've been working on this week. So, like I said in previous videos, one of the hardest things about painting executioners is there's so much silver. And when there's so much silver, you have to think of ideas how to break up that silver. So this is why I'm using a lot of bronze in certain areas. As you can see here, like his arm, his little minigun down there. The back is mostly silver, but I'm thinking, now I'm looking at this a bit more, I may paint these like engine covers in the same style as what the gun cover is over here. The actual model itself, like you can move like all these like rocket pods upside down, like move them down and stuff like that. It's a really fantastic model. Look, I can take the gun off here if I wanted to, so that is the gun on its own. Gun's really cool. I love these little minigun, these miniguns. I think they're an awesome little design. You can actually take the arms off, so that's what it looks like without the arm. And all you do there, look, you just put it in like that, and you just twist, and it twist on. You can do the same with this arm. Take it off. Come on, don't embarrass me now. There we go, and that can come back on, and it can come back off. So technically with this guy, if I just get this gun back on here, I can multi-pose this. Like I can have it like that, and I can have like this gun up here. If I wanted to, I could have this gun shooting and this arm back like that. So it gives the model more dynamic pose options to do what you want, and I think it's an incredible model. I know the chaps on Twitter who designed it. Go and thank him. I know I thanked him, because for me it's one of the best models I've assembled / painted. I'm really happy, really chuffed on actually how it's turned out. The actual bronze effect itself, I'm really liking this bronze. Like I said before, the bronze is, if anyone's wondering, it's this bronze here, Brass Scorpion. Just do loads of little thin layers of it, and yeah, I think it works out perfect, especially with the executioners and how they look itself. And now if we just try and open this again, this is the gut mouth, I like to call it. But yeah, that's the inside, some of the pipes. I didn't really want to paint all the pipes individually. I just wanted to paint some of the the big main ones to just to add a little bit of colour into there, so it's not all silver like I was saying before. The highlights are all that Stormhold silver and stuff, if people who are wondering. But I'm actually really pleased with how this has turned out. Of course, I've got the Executioner decal from my decal sheet. Sorry about the glow, but you can see where I've cut it out there. So that is the decal from that. These decals are amazing, and they actually do other chapters as well, like, you know, some of the, well, I won't say well known, but, you know, like some of the small chapters which are in the lore but are not really featured that much. But look at it, I think it's gorgeous. Please give me all the feedback you can with this, and tell me what you think. You can see here I painted this black at the top like the rim, but I tried to like have some, well, kind of like edge, like battle, like, you know, like the paint wore off kind of bit. So I actually got my finger and smudged it a little bit up the top there. So it's like, you know, it's, this guy is on the battlefield, he's getting hit and stuff like that. This is the theme of my whole army as well, is that they're not a clean army or anything like that. I'm trying to make them as dirty as possible. So I don't know if I'm actually at the end of the process got to add some more stuff on, just to give them that a little bit more of the on the battlefield on the battlefield look. But I need to really do the bases first before I decide to do that. But again, give me some thoughts, give me some feedbacks. What do you think? Do you think it's nice? Again, I put some bronze here, bronze on the back there, bronze on the knee, and bronze over here. Again, worn off a bit, like he's on the battlefield and he's out and about purging. Pretty cool, eh? Actually, one thing I wanted to show off, because I was a lot of people was like, wow, these dreadnoughts are huge, and I was like, are they really that big? Now I haven't got a dreadnought to compare it to, but what I have got, I've got Guilliman, and you can see how big this dreadnought is compared. Like, of course, Guilliman's like a bit raised up as well on his base, but look how big that is. I think like the gun itself is nearly as big as Guilliman. So it is actually, now that I see it, it actually is a really huge model. And of course, Guilliman just looks boss. One of my best model. I love Guilliman. Right, moving on to some work in progress now. Excuse this guy's been yeps. So this is my Executioner Captain. Moving on, I put no paint on him at all. A little bit of green stuff because he had a little bit of gap there in his arm. But you can see here what I've been working on. Let me just put that there. This is what I've been working on now. If I just spin him around. Of course, this is not tabletop legitimate, of course. This is just the rule of cool. His rules are a power sword and a stalker bolter, but I've got to give some guy in my army dual axes, and the captain was a lucky one who got it. You can see I've actually stole the librarian purity seals and stuck them on this guy. I thought it was a little bit cool, especially when he has his loincloth on, because everything's blowing that way. So it seems really cool when you put them on. I think I'm going to put Mark III shoulder pads on this guy as well, so it'll really stand out. But I'm really happy how that turned out. These axes are from the Phalanx Warder set, which is basically the pre-Executioners in the Horus Heresy, which is pretty cool. Right, the next big thing, you probably see it popping in there, I'm working on at the moment, is this thing. It is my Repulsor tank. Now, this Repulsor tank is going to be used for these guys. I'm going to fit 5 of these into my Repulsor tank for my army and move them up and start shooting things. One of the problems that I've had with this is that there's loads of gaps at the front here. So what I've been doing today, I've been doing some green stuff. It's not finished yet, as you can see. There's a lot more to do there. This side is more or less complete. I need to do it a bit up here and a bit up here as well, but slowly getting there with this tank. The tank is, I really like it. I think it's an awesome looking tank. I need to do a little bit of clean up on it and stuff like that, like get my hobby knives out and take some stuff off. But I'm really looking forward to building this and making it my own. I think I'm going to put some like chains, like from here to here, dangling down and having all skulls on it and stuff like that. It should be really nice and really fun. Okay, chaps, here we go. This is just a nice little finished product of what I've got so far. I'm really getting into the swing of things now. This week, like I said, I'm going to finish this tank. I don't know whether to start the next Dreadnought and do another one, because I'm taking 2 Dreadnoughts in my list, or start, I'm doing a 15-man, I'm doing 15 intercessors, so 3 5-man groups of intercessors I'm taking with all like I think I'm taking the stalker bolters with them and stuff like that, and like the frag launchers they've got. So I don't know where to go after the tank. I think I may move on to the vehicles, because I actually really do enjoy the vehicles more than the infantry, because they're incredible. I love how big and bulky they are and stuff like that. So yes, this is where I'm up to now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any feedback at all, please leave it. I love to read it all and get some information off you chaps, how to improve my painting, everything like that. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Thanks chaps, and bye bye.